Welcome to My Psychic Connection. I am your host, Journey Ryan. I hope everybody is excited and ready to rock and roll. Guys, we have had a great start to our show. We are back now for Season 2, and we will be here until the 1st of June. All right, and then we'll have our summer program. I don't know how you guys like that. We are here for 2 hours, so guys, remember, when you are on here, we're going to call out your name. All you have to do is say hi. We'll put you on the list. Now, guys, if you'd like to get a guarantee read, don't forget to jump. That's when you can ask your mediumship question. And if you don't ask, if you want a mediumship done, you must jump. So, guys, remember that. You must jump in order to get a medium question. Starting tomorrow night, we are going to start collecting for our first charity. And we're going to be collecting money for those who provide turkeys for families. So that is what we're going to be doing, which is through the Salvation Army. So we will be donating all the money that we make, $1 from every donation, to the Salvation Army so they can get those turkeys for families for November, because there are some families out there that cannot afford those turkeys. So we want to do our best to help out as many people as we can. That's including those of you that have questions. So, guys, we are doing giveaways. So, My Psychic Connection had some technical problems yesterday on the website. They are fixed now. You can get to the website without an issue or a problem. So, definitely go to mypsychicconnection.com and sign up, because our giveaways, you must be a member in order to get one of our prizes. Now, remember, in order to get the prize, you have to be on the show. And if you miss your opportunity, then you're not going to be able to collect the prize. You'll have to wait, possibly get your name called again, but we'll see. All right. Remember, guys, we got the jump button up there. So if you want to jump and get your reading faster and get ahead of everybody else and ask a mediumship question, that's how you do it. Guys, remember, do not ask general questions. They tend to take a little bit longer. Those are better for a one-on-one reading. We've got lots of energies here, and we don't want to collide them. And so let's go ahead and bring forth our reader tonight, Emma. Emma Rose, what is up?
I'm awesome. How are you, Journey?
I am doing amazing and loving this first week of the new shows. Absolutely, and more shows. And more shows. There's just more and more. They keep popping up, and we've got a lot more psychics that you guys haven't even got the chance to talk with yet.
Absolutely. You guys are going to love my coworkers.
They are awesome, and I can't wait for everybody to get that opportunity to meet them and get the chance to get some amazing reads. We got some great people.
Absolutely.
All right. Now, guys, I'm going to call out your name, and when I call out your name, I'm either going to ask you to get your question ready or put your question out there. If I tell you to put your question out there, go ahead and do it. I'm going to call 2 names at a time. When I call 2 names at a time, that means go ahead and have your question ready. So we're going to give you 30 seconds in between each of the reads when I call out a name. So just know, when I call out your name, 30 seconds later, if you haven't responded, we're going to go to the next person. If you've missed your name will be re-added to the list, but it'll be at the back of the list. So just know that to stay on and stay sharp, because we're going to be calling out the names and trying to get through as many people as we can. Guys, free readings are 3 minutes long. You'll hear a first buzzer that lets you know that you have 1 minute left. After that, you're going to hear the bell, which means that is the end of your reading. And if you have more questions, you can go to the website and talk to Emma live on the website. So, guys, definitely check that out. And she goes on there. She'll answer your questions, and very happy to do so. All right. Well, let's go ahead and start the show tonight. Let's see who we've got first. And Emma, are you ready?
I was born ready, believe me. Are you ready?
Oh, I am always ready. All right. Our first person on the list is Amy. After Amy is going to be Jalapeno. So, Amy, get your question out to us. Jalapeno, get your question ready. All right, guys. Remember, we are going to be doing a giveaway tonight. So, and you don't have to jump. You just have to be here.
Who could it be?
Exactly. All right, Emma. This is Amy. Amy says, I've been feeling really down and agitated lately. Just wondering if this is a spirit world telling me something is coming or just exhaustion, stress. Thanks. All
Well,
right.
I definitely feel like it's a hybrid of things, Amy. It seems like there's something nagging at you, like you're not sleeping well. And I feel like it's starting to get to you. It's almost as if someone's like nudging you in a room, and it's almost as if like someone's going, hey, 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 and no one wants to leave you alone. I feel like some of it is a warning from spirit, though, about something. I feel like something has kind of not been turning in your favor. I actually feel like it's a warning from spirit to stop thinking so negatively, and that you're blocking some of your blessings that are supposed to be coming your way, but you're so stuck in the past is what I'm getting at. Like, I feel like you're stuck in the past about something. Like the loss of a loved one. There's something about a man with blonde hair as well. It seems like there's just something, you feel like nothing's turning in your favor, and you're like, it's kind of like the car stalling, and you're not willing to just kind of breathe and just say, okay, the car's stalled, but I still have myself, because you're only going to have you at the end of the day. I feel like you're very stuck in people screwing you over, and it's okay to be upset. It's okay to be mad. You know what I'm saying? That's just part of life. But what I'm telling you is that you're very stuck in the past. Like, you kind of have this resistance of, I want to move forward, but if I move forward, I'm going to lose this person, or I'm going to lose that. And it's like, well, were they there to begin with if you move forward? And if they don't come with you, then clearly they weren't there at all. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. I'm getting that you've been feeling pretty defeated as well. Like, you feel like you're about ready to give up on someone or something, and it's been getting progressively worse before you ask the question. I definitely feel like meditation is in order for you too. Doing some grounding. And grounding is basically where you're in a really high moment, right? A really heated moment. And what you do is you tell yourself...
Said man with blonde hair would be my ex who is going to get remarried this weekend.
Yeah, that's what the defeat is coming from, is this love. It feels like heartbreak, but to be honest with you, sweetheart, heartbreak is a breakthrough to somebody better than he is. Clearly, he doesn't deserve you, and things happen for you, not to you. Therefore, it means there's somebody better out there for you. Yeah, like there's something. No wonder why my chest has been in pain, because I've been feeling like someone's having attacks. Like, literally, the energy's been really strong with your panic attacks. No wonder why I kind of have this pain in my chest. Like, it's literally right here where my zipper is.
Yeah.
So, it's definitely... I can definitely tell that with your ex, getting back with somebody else is really difficult, and I'm very sorry that that's going on. However, keep in mind, don't feel sorry for yourself, because you didn't do anything wrong. He's the one that messed up to begin with. I felt like he was very disloyal and very dishonest to you, like he either cheated or he was very standoffish with you. Like, he'd be like, hey, where were you last night? And you'd be like, oh, none of your business, I was busy. Like, the I was busy happened over and over and over again. Like, the I was busy just wouldn't cut out. And I feel really terrible for you, because I see someone very kind and compassionate and loving beneath it all. So my suggestion to you is view heartbreak as a breakthrough to somebody better, and he's coming. He's here.
And there is the bell. All right, Amy, thank you so much for your question.
Yeah, thank you.
Let that person go. You're going to have to. As much as, it hurts, you have to. Because this doesn't include you anymore, because something better is coming your way. Says, thanks, I'm being made out to be the villain. You're not the villain.
Sometimes to do some good, you got to be the bad guy.
You'd be seen as the bad guy, but not necessarily you are the bad guy.
There's good and evil in everyone and everything.
All right, so we had our first jump of the night. I need Kelly Hill to go ahead and throw their question. And then Jalapeno, keep your question ready, because you'll be after Kelly, if someone doesn't jump, I'm just checking the jump list real quick here just to make sure. So far, so good. All right. Can I have Kelly Hill? Now, Kelly, just so you know, when you do the jump, your reading is longer and it takes as much time as it's needed to get the message out to you. All right. Kelly, are you lazy? I'm trying to find out if this is Kelly. She says she's looking for a mediumship. Is that possible? But I want to make sure that that's Kelly Hill because it's not the name that's Matt. Okay. My name is Kelly. Okay. So she's looking for a mediumship. Are you capable of doing a mediumship tonight?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Just
Unlimited here.
sure. All right. Some days, some nights we get in those moods. All right, she's looking. She says yes, laugh out loud, and she's looking for a mediumship if that's possible. All right, sweetheart, what is your question for the mediumship question?
What's your question, sweetheart?
Who are we connecting with?
Like, who is it? Male, female, young, old, in the middle? Musician, baker? Who is it?
The candlestick maker?
Or an Amazon specialist?
Yes.
Zoologist?
That's
Who
her
is it?
father.
Okay,
Her father.
okay. All right.
She'd like to know about her father if he's around.
Oh, he's around. He's around. He definitely has a very loud, obnoxious, and a good way personality. Like, obnoxious as in, like, you know, he could really host a show and be a go-getter and be out there. Like, he's the go-getter. He's like the rah, rah, rah cheerleader of the group. And he seems like he's a big leader. It seems like he was the one always guiding you along like a flashlight. And it seems like when you were running out of power, you'd go to him like a recharge, in a sense. Like, he'd help rejuvenate your energy, rejuvenate your light.
He said, oh my God, that's so him.
Yeah, like, he literally would be like, hey, welcome to the party. Happy birthday. Like, I feel like
he was the party.
What?
I said he was the party.
Yes, like, literally, he'd be like, the party's here, aka myself. Like, he kind of has that stereotypical businessman in movies, like, yeah, I'm the party. I'm here. My daughter looks better than everyone, which you did at the party, by the way. He did say that to your relatives and the loved ones there. You may remember that. You may have heard it. You may have not. But he said that when
his birthday was today.
Aww. I'm so sorry, but happy birthday to him. I feel like there was something about the birthday where when it was your birthday, there would be like these huge gatherings. Like, he'd make sure it was extra extravagant. Like, he would always make sure everything was right for his kid. Everything was right for you and only you. I feel like you were his favorite, to be honest. To be real with you, like, it's almost like the song A Million to One. Like, if it's 1,000,000 to 1, they're gonna know my name. They're gonna know my name, like the new Cinderella movie. It's almost as if, like, you know, he's saying, like, even if it's 1,000,000 to 1, they're gonna know my daughter. They're gonna know my daughter, and they're only gonna see the best sides of him. And I'm gonna make sure those boys. There's something about boys. For sure. There's a lot about boys and how he was very overprotective of you when it came to men. Especially because I feel like in high school there's like some incident where this guy was really into you and you're like, no, and your dad's like, you know, go the other way, sir. You know what I'm saying? Like, he literally would get up in his face and be like, no, you're not touching my daughter. Don't touch my tools or my daughter. You know, don't go in my garage. Don't go in my daughter's room, especially. Like, I'm getting like he had a good sense of humor too about it as well. But when he was serious, he was serious. And he's saying to you right now, I'm still with you. There's something about a toolbox, though, or like a car, some very much a dude-like thing. He says there's like a box of some sort or something special in a box for you is what I'm getting. But he said just hold on to that box, or just hold on to that thought as if it's in a box and you don't open it and keep it for yourself. Because it seems like you and your dad had a phenomenal relationship. And honestly, I'm a little jealous, but this isn't about me. This is about you. So, yeah, it seems like when he died, it's almost as if everything just kind of like stopped in time. Like, it's almost as if, like, wham, like it was over. Like, it seemed like it was kind of unexpected, but kind of not. Like, you saw it coming, but at the same time, you didn't. And I'm very sorry for that. It didn't seem like it was exactly the most peaceful passing, but I just want to let you know your dad is at peace. He loves you, and he says he misses you, and that you guys will be together someday. He says it may feel like forever, but time in heaven is different than...
Said, yes, I was daddy's girl.
Exactly. Like, he loved you to pieces, and he still does. And keep in mind, when the things that seem to almost go wrong in your life, keyword almost, he's the one that stops them for you. Because he's like, that's my little girl. That's my charming. That's my everything. That's my sweet little sweet pea. We're two peas in a pod. And he said that it makes me so emotional. Like, there was some huge accomplishment you made in elementary school. You got up and sang, or you gave a speech or something, and he was there for it. Something about aesthetics and poetry, roughly. And it seems like you would get up on stage, or you had a school assembly, and he watched you and he cried.
Can you ask what signs he sends me?
Something about a microphone, and something about you being like a little version of yourself. Like, I get this vision of you walking up to a stage or onto like a podium. You're giving a speech, and you're really, really little, like second, third grade. And you had really long brown hair. You had pearl earrings and of some kind. Your hair was beautiful, though. It was dark, but it was kind of like frizzy, like any second grader. You know, that very cutesy look. Your eyelashes were long. You had brown eyebrows that were a little bushy, but they were very chic, very classy, like very full. And a cute little white dress. And some cute little white shoes. Like, it was kind of like a pinkish, rosish, white, lacy dress. I don't know if that rings a bell to you, or if you had a dream about yourself like that. But that's what I'm getting. Like, it's kind of like the daddy's little girl stereotypical look. There's something about dance classes, or him coming to pick you up somewhere weekly as well. Not sure if that helps. It just seems like, you know, when he passed away, it seems like he had these last words for you, which were like, I love you, I'll take care of you, I'll see you soon, and don't let a boy touch you, is what I'm getting, or at least the vibe is.
She says I have a school picture in a dress like that.
Aww, I have a feeling he looks at that all the time still. I think that was his favorite picture of you, honestly. Because I remember he'd talk about it. He's like, oh yeah, that's my girl. Like, he's running around with it like, yeah, that's my girl, that's my girl, that's my girl. We did everything together. Like, he's basically telling all the other angels in heaven that's you're his girl.
I did that. That's me. I did that.
Yes, exactly. Like, he was the life of the party. Like, slick back hair and everything. Like, the entrepreneur that you see in the movies. He was the movie, for sure.
All right.
Very loving energy.
Seeing the number 39 for signs too. She was asking for a sign, and I kept seeing the number 3 and 9, and 39 kept going together.
Yeah.
So, if you're seeing that quite a bit, he's trying to let you know he's around.
The signs that we pick up are so different.
I was getting numbers, so she knew, because I kept seeing her, you know, feeling lost recently, and he was throwing 3s and 9s at her to let her know, this is me, I'm here.
With me, he was saying nostalgia, you know?
Yeah. Trying to get her to remember the things that touched her heart, with the microphone and the dress and the... Yeah. Trying to bring back memories that'll make her smile.
Yeah, and also he said open up your throat chakra and continue to speak your truth.
Absolutely.
That's where the microphone came from. Because
Nice.
you said you struggled with that a lot in school, growing up.
Well, good stuff. All right, Kelly. I hope that helps and touched your heart, because that was a very good read, and I love it. And we're going to keep on rocking and rolling here, guys. We are going to be here for 2 hours. So, guys, please sit back, get your favorite beverage, grab your popcorn. We're ready to rock and roll. We're going to keep on going here, and we're going to check the jump list real quick. And then we're going to take our next person in line. So, all right, let's go. She says, thanks so much. You are
Of course, anything for you.
All right. Our next person in line is Jalapeno Popper. Says, how do you see my financial situation improving anytime soon? And how do you see the holidays going for my family this year?
Well, it seems like you have a very interesting family dynamic, to say the least, jalapeno. Or jalapeno, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like you got a lot going on there. Um, Seems like there tends to be a lot of drama in the family. Like, it seems like there's laughter, and then there's arguing, and then there's drama. It's kind of like the cycle of laughing, arguing, drama. And it seems like there tends to be like a lot of like bickering or one-upping in your family as well. I feel like it's pretty toxic. It's one of those things where you just want to slip away and be like, I don't want to be a part of this. You're just sitting there like, I'm just gonna sit here, sip my coffee, watch my favorite TV show, watch my favorite YouTube show, and not even pay any mind to it. And to be honest, that's not the way you want to spend the holidays. And yes, I see your financial situation improving a little bit, like it's going to go back by a lot, but then it's slowly going to start to build itself up again, is what I'm seeing for you. Because I know recently you've been eking by quite a bit, and it's really tough for me to see you go through that, because I know it's been a struggle for you, but something is telling me that you should go out there and see if like there's any bartending jobs. I'm not sure how old you are, but if you're eligible to drink, and depending on what state you live in, that could be a huge help for you.
She said yes.
Yeah, definitely, sweetheart. Yeah, like literally, it seems like you go in cycles with your finances. Like you'll have a lot, then you'll spend a lot, and then it will just go, and then it will be gone for a while. Then it comes a lot, then you spend a lot. And Spirit is letting you know that the stress of your family plays a big role in that. Like in the back of your mind, it's kind of like a self-punishment of, oh, it's my fault the way my family is.
Will we all be together for the holidays?
75% of you will be there, but not everybody.
She says my birthday's tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday.
All right, jalapeno. Little pop in on a happy birthday.
Yeah, it's also my grandfather's birthday. So, jalapeno, it's like, you know, your family's very toxic, and they tend to argue and one-up each other. They especially like one-upping you. That's for sure, because they know you got something going for yourself, girlfriend, and I feel like it's one of those things that they just can't stand that you're getting somewhere, because they know eventually the money's going to explode and you'll have more than what you have to deal with, but that's not going to happen until 1 or 2 years if you don't set yourself straight with, you know, worrying about yourself, to say the least. And Spirit says you'll figure that out. The answer is within you.
All right, she says thank you.
Sure thing.
All right. Good stuff. I need Keita K. Keita K, go ahead and throw us your question. You were next on the list. Brittany Lynn, get your question ready. And we'll be getting to your question here soon. Keita K, go ahead and throw us your question, guys. Don't forget, if you guys have a mediumship question, you must jump in order to get a mediumship answer. So, guys, don't forget. And tomorrow we are going to start with our donations to our first charity. So, and we're also doing a giveaway. All you got to do is say hi. We automatically put you on that list, and then we will pull a name. And the name that we pull will be our winner for tonight's giveaway. Right. Keita K.
Did she jump the list?
No, Keita didn't jump the list. She was just next on the list.
Oh.
All right. No, Keita. Let's keep going. All right, Brittany Lynn, go ahead and throw us your question. You're next. And then Randy Bear, get your question ready. We'll be getting to yours here in just a moment. Brittany Lynn, go ahead and throw us your question. All right, we got Brittany Lynn here. Brittany says, will I meet someone new long-term soon? I haven't been in a relationship in 3 years.
Well, Spirit is saying no in the meantime. Like, it's like a drop hammer no. And let me tell you why. I'm not here to burst your bubble, okay? I'm just telling you what Spirit is saying. I just tell it how it is and what Spirit is telling me to tell you. So, I feel really sorry for you, first and foremost, because I know you've been through a lot. And most of the relationships you've had have not been very loving and very good. To be honest, they have not gone over well, and I just wanted to sincerely apologize for your losses and for the self-esteem that you lost throughout that. The reason why Spirit is saying no at the moment is because you got a lot of work and a lot of healing to do on yourself. It's definitely one of those things of you. It's almost as if you're gambling with something that's priceless. Like you're giving up parts of you and pieces of you and giving them away to people that aren't worth your time because you're always trying to impress somebody else. And it's not how you want to live your life. And it's really heartbreaking. I can tell like your heart is like shattering into pieces, like your self-image is shattering into pieces almost as to how you view yourself, and like every day you seem to be crumbling away, and that's heartbreaking. And it's hard for me to see you just like not want to be yourself in order to find somebody else. And to be honest, you're only chasing the right person away when you do that, and you're getting farther away from the truth, getting farther away from the right guy, for sure. Because when you're trying to be someone you're not, you're only getting away from all the wrong people. You're only going towards all the wrong people. I'm sorry. When you're being yourself, you do the opposite. You go towards the right people for you. And I feel like you're so afraid of being vulnerable because you were bullied a lot. And to say the least, I feel like there's like some necklace. I don't know why I'm getting a necklace or like some sort of good luck charm, but I feel like there's something you're trying to hold on to, like a nostalgic memory or something that you can go back to when you feel like you've lost yourself. And I feel like that's a good strategy to use. Obviously, don't hold on to things that don't serve you, but bring the stuff from the past that is positive with you for the next relationship and create an even better version of that. Because Spirit's saying there's a lot of answers within you. You just don't know how to acknowledge it and don't know what to do with it. And I just want to let you know this is what you have to do with it. So very simple, straight to the point.
All right. Good stuff. All right, guys, we are going to take some more questions. Guys, stay tuned. We're going to take a short break, but we'll be right back after these messages. Stay tuned, guys.
For Central Kentucky's best selection of pets and pet supplies, visit Adventure Pets in Berea. We have one of Central Kentucky's largest selection of fresh and saltwater fish, exotic birds, hamsters, reptiles, puppies, kittens, and more. We carry several lines of premium dog and cat food. We also stock Frontline Plus, Advantage, Capstar, and other products for flea and tick control supplies for dogs and cat health needs. Call us today at 859-985-8001.
Are you looking for the very best website designs? Look no further than mypressmarketing.com. Let their expert staff take your website, phone site, or mobile app to the next level, fast and easy. That's mypressmarketing.com. Why shop anyplace else? Just tell us what you want and we will build it. Why settle for an everyday design? Get a design that stands out from the rest. We can even offer your business radio and magazine advertising. That's mypressmarketing.com. Let us be your advertising, marketing, and website design specialist today.
All right, guys, and we are back. All right. Up. Somebody's saying something. All right, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do what you guys do best. Guys, put that message out there. Let everybody know about us. We're going to try to get to as many calls as we can, or, chats here as we can. I'm so used to saying calls. Let's keep it going. The next person in line was Randy Bear. Randy, go ahead and throw your question. And then Jennifer Rogers, get your question ready. Go ahead and check the jump list while we wait for Randy to go ahead and throw their question. All right. Wrong page. Do that quite a bit. All right, here we go. Randy says, what is coming for me with love, please?
Well, the first thing I'm getting for you, Randy, is Cupid's arrow.
Nice.
Like, that's the very first thing. But Spirit says a warning with this one. Because you're going to get quite a few Cupid's arrows coming your way. Like, there's going to be a lot of love offers coming your way. I mean, let's face it, you're not ugly. You're very attractive. Exceptionally attractive. I mean, look at your photo. So, it's one of those things of, you're going to get a lot of offers, but unfortunately there are going to be a lot of empty offers because you got to get through the crap to get to the right one. You know what I'm saying? And the right one is in that mix. You just kind of have to work your way towards it. If you can avoid some of the sleaze balls and the empty offers, you're going to be golden. Literally, you just kind of have to really trust your intuition and say, okay, so-and-so's a sleaze ball. So-and-so doesn't go to work. So-and-so can't even trim his mustache right. However, waiting behind him is the most glorious guy I've ever met in my life, which is going to be the case. So basically, it's going to be like 3 to 4 guys that aren't going to do you any good. Then there's going to be the 5th one that's the right one for you. And the process is going to go a lot more quickly than you think, and you're not even going to try. Like, it's going to be one of those things of, man, it's been a year of dating these 4 people, and now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be very simple. It's going to seem fast, even though it's not going to be fast. Like, you're not going to be forcing anything, which is good round of applause for you for letting go of control. But Spirit is saying, since you're good at letting go of control, don't let go of the control you have within yourself, and don't overthink about it either. Spirit is saying that your love life is going to get very interesting really quick, and beware of the guy that doesn't know how to trim his mustache, because he's one interesting, quirky little dude, to say the least. I'm not sure if there's anybody like that.
That I'm prudish and what a good guy. I won't touch anybody.
Yes. Yeah, but there's a great guy ahead of you. So the good news is, this guy's really sweet. He's kind of like a blonde Justin Bieber. Like, he's very like Steve Jackson, I guess we'll call it. The very blonde hair, the tan skin, the Hollister boy is coming your way, to say the least. The blonde-haired, blue-eyed, pearly white teeth Mr. Hollister from 2009 is on its way. Hands down. You're going to meet him. You're going to meet him on the beach, and you're going to be like, oh, because I know that's your weakness, is meeting a guy on the beach that's blonde hair and tan skin and blue eyes.
Beautiful. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff, guys. All right, guys. Remember, we do have a contest tonight. She said yes. She said, yep. Good stuff, Randy. Looking forward to hearing about that. So keep us informed. All right, guys, don't forget to go to mypsychicconnection.com where you sign up and get 3 free minutes. You can also get a private read with Emma Rose and myself and all the other psychics on the website. So, guys, don't forget to tune in there. All right, she said, dead on. I'm a beach girl.
Yes, me too. Hot girl summer.
Right. Our next person in line is Jennifer Rogers. Jennifer, go ahead and throw us your question. Veronica West, get your question ready. You'll be after Jennifer. All right, Jennifer's here. Jennifer says, is my daughter with her father, and does any loved ones have any messages for me, please and thank you? Jennifer, that's a mediumship question. If you'd like to get a mediumship question, go ahead and jump. But if you have another question, we'll be more than happy to answer it. So throw us another question, sweetheart. All right. Guys, remember, mediumship is for jumps where we don't have a problem answering them, but that takes a little bit more time and a little bit more energy. Can make you tired. She says, is my daughter going to be okay, my oldest daughter?
Is that a mediumship question?
No, this daughter's alive.
Oh, okay. I was very confused. Yeah, I have a feeling she's going to be okay. I'm not a mental health professional. I'm not a therapist. I just want to throw that out there. I'm not responsible for anything that may occur in that sense. But anyways, it seems like your daughter, she struggles a lot with mental health issues. Like, I feel like one time she broke a bone when she was younger. And it kind of really took a toll on her mental health in years as well. But she seems like she has some sort of empathy. She just doesn't know how to use it. And that's kind of what's getting to her at the moment. Like, she doesn't really seem to know how to use it, to be honest. Like, she knows how to empathize with people, but she's afraid to use it. It's a good way to put it. And she's made a couple of choices that you don't quite agree with that aren't number one on the list. I can tell you that. But she seems pretty resilient. She can pick herself up over and over again, which is great. She seems to get a lot of anxiety, though, out of nowhere, like mini panic attacks here and there. It's like very sporadic, but it does happen. But she is saying that I'm getting like a channel message where she's like, I'm going to be okay. But sometimes she has a lot of pride and she'll be like, oh, I'm going to be okay. I'm all right. And then, you know, straightens up her tie and then off she goes. But to be honest, I definitely see that she's doing really well and she's going to be doing better as time progresses. She will have setbacks like anybody else. One will be more major than the other, but she'll come back even stronger.
Since her sister passed, she is in a dark place.
Yeah, like, I can tell she's in a dark place, but I'm telling you, like, beneath all that, it's going to be okay. She just doesn't quite know how to grieve about it. To be honest, like, she's really sad about her sister, and it seems like they had good times together. Like, they had plenty of pictures together, and when they'd fight, they'd say, I'm sorry, and say, I love you afterwards. Like, it was a really sweet and very tender, loving relationship and caring relationship. I'm getting that they have plenty of videos together,
She's
too.
strung out on heroin.
Yeah, I'm getting something about drugs. I just didn't want to trigger you. That's all. I wanted to make sure you had that, you know, something to initiate first. I didn't want to bring it up and then hurt your feelings because I know that stuff's very personal and close to home. But yeah, her heroin addiction is going on and off. I can definitely see that. What's good for her is different than what's good for the other person. You know, it's just like with the heroin addiction. I hate to bring it to you, but there may be an early death, but I don't know how early. So enjoy the moments you have left with your daughter.
That I've lost one daughter. I'm scared to lose another.
There's no need to be in fear because, you know, you can't control what other people do. You can only be the best mom you can do and do what is right in terms of being the best parent you can be. But please enjoy the last days with your daughter because she probably will pass away a lot sooner than later. Even if it's just brain dead, just be ready for her passing, to be honest. It's one of those things of, it's not going to happen overnight, but just tell her to live her life to the fullest and be there for her, honestly, is what I mean by it's going to get better, is you're going to have to be more of a cheerleader for her.
She says, I've had to set boundaries so I can't have her around me.
But, you know, emotionally, if that makes sense. I'm just picking up on what's going on in your head, you know?
Absolutely. All right. Well, Jennifer, thank you for your question. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
We're sorry about your loss. And,
yeah, definitely.
Let's keep on going here and take our next question from Veronica West. Veronica West, get your question ready. Or actually, throw us your question. And Taylor Washington, get your question ready. All right. Veronica says, do you guys think my dad will ever stop doing what he's doing? No need to feel like you'll trigger me with what you say. I know what he's up to.
Well, Veronica, it seems like you can't really control what people do. I feel like you sometimes feel like you need to save people or be there for somebody when they don't want someone to be there for them. That's completely understandable. It's kind of like Sonic and Tails from Sega. It's kind of like, even though Sonic really likes to take a toll on Tails and screw Tails over and over and over again, even though Tails is Sonic's best friend, you know, and you're kind of like Tails. You get in the helicopter and you save Sonic whenever he needs it, even though Sonic doesn't save Tails back. And I've been thinking about it, like what you're describing is something that's been on my mind even before I got on here for the show. Is like, that seems to be the theme for tonight, but this is about you right now. So it seems like you try so hard to save everybody around you, and Spirit's saying you can't save everybody. That's their job, not yours. You can only save yourself, because you're going to be the only person that's going to save yourself at the end of the day. And it seems like your dad's not going to stop doing what he's doing, because he's addicted at this point. Like, he just can't slow down. He can't stop. He's only going to rev up. And it seems like you've totally lost him, and he's totally lost himself. And you feel very defeated. Like, it's kind of making me emotional. I'm trying to remain unbiased here because this is about you. Like, it seems like you've been having sleepless nights over this, and it's really getting to you. And it seems like he's done some really terrible things. I can't quite pinpoint what, because it seems like he's always on to the next thing that's not a good deed, to say the least. So it just seems like he won't stop, and it really hurts your heart. And you've been very traumatized, and I want to say I sincerely apologize for the trauma that you've endured, and I can't imagine how heavy it must be. And it seems like your father, he just doesn't care. Honestly, he doesn't care at all. And you have to eventually give up the fact that you can't control him and you can't save him. And at the end of the day, who are you saving if he doesn't want to be saved? At the end of the day, you're doing yourself a favor by maintaining your own energy and being yourself. Stop trying to be someone else and pretending to be like, oh, I'm okay. No, you're not okay. You're not okay. You're a mess. You're very heartbroken right now, and you need to scream, cry, kick, bash things. Do what you have to do. You're in the grieving stage right now. You have to just let it all go and make sure when someone sees you through it, they won't snitch on you or make it worse, because you are in the stage where you just need to explode, and it's okay. Being okay is not, being not okay is okay. It's okay to be not okay. And that's one thing that's very overlooked in society, and I'm here to tell you right now, he's not going to stop. But please take care of yourself. Please. Please. Okay. Thank you. Best of luck. Many wishes. Love and light.
All right. Sorry to hear about your dad on that.
Very sorry. Yes.
Wow, that made me so emotional. Thank you so much. Spot on, though. All right, guys.
Sure thing. Anytime, Veronica.
Guys, the first link was broke for the jump, so I'm going ahead and posting a second one right now. Guys, if you're trying to jump, go ahead and click on that button. We were just informed that the link was down, so try this one and let us know. All right. Let's keep going here and take the next person in line, which is Taylor Washington. Taylor, go ahead and throw us your question. Brianna L., get your question ready, but don't post it. Taylor Washington, go ahead and throw us your question. All right, no Taylor. Let's keep on going. Let's go with Brianna L. Go ahead and throw us your question, Brianna. After Brianna is going to be Asta. So Asta, get your question ready, but don't post it. All right, Brianna says, I'm from Australia. We have to apply for a border pass to go to another state. My lease for our house is up, and we have to apply for a border pass. Do you see Do you see it getting approved before the 16th of October?
Well, I see that's going to be a little wait for Brianna. And by the way, thank you. Hello from the United States of America. By the way, I'm so happy to have you here. It's one of those things of, it seems like it's kind of like on the fence right now. It's yet to be determined. I feel like most likely it may be a couple days before or a couple days after, to be honest. That's why I'm getting the side to side. It's going to be a little bit before, a little bit after, but not precisely on the day. But yeah, I have a feeling you're going to have a great situation with your housing afterwards. And once you get past kind of like this rough patch of, okay, waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. But I'm very excited for you, for sure. It seems like in the house, it's very beautiful, by the way. I feel like you have a very phenomenal taste in aesthetics, is what I'm getting. I don't know why, but I just thought I'd bring it up. Is you have a great taste in aesthetics, and I know your patience is wearing thin, but it's okay that your patience is wearing thin. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. And I feel like you haven't had a lot of people tell you that. I feel like most people have been very critical of that stuff. They've criticized you and chastised you about that a lot. But I'm here to tell you right now that, you know, it's okay to be impatient. This means a lot to you. I can tell you're very passionate about it, like a bunch of fiery energy over it. You know, there's a lot to it. And, you know, I can tell it's very emotional for you as well. Absolutely. And it's okay to be emotional. I feel like there's a lot of lack of emotional validation that you need. And that's what Spirit's bringing to the forefront right now is that, you know, yeah, your move is going to happen, you know, in terms of the waiver or what it is you're referring to. A couple days before, a couple days after, you're going to get it before Halloween.
She says we have to quarantine for 2 weeks with 2 kids. And oh yes, I'm losing it a bit today. We've been in lockdown for 11 weeks and my kids are 3 and 5.
Yeah, it's going to be a couple days before, a couple days after, but it will be good for Halloween. I can tell you that because I feel like your kids love Halloween, but one gets a little scared. But yeah, I totally understand why you'd be losing it, and being in quarantine because the Delta is no fun either. So Spirit is saying to meditate, take time for yourself, as difficult as it may be, stay in the house, because your kids are pretty crazy. They like to run wild a little bit more than the average child. Like, they have a lot of energy, so I just keep tabs on them, honestly, but you'll get there.
All right. She says, yes, she is so scared of Halloween. Laugh out loud.
Aww. Poor thing. So thank you. Much love from the United States of America to Australia.
All right. She says, you're amazing. Thank you so much.
Of course. No problem.
All right. Well, let's keep it going, guys. And keep the party moving.
Hopefully our PayPal link is working.
Yes, we're working on that right now. Ashta was next in line, and then Barbara Hartman, get your question ready. All right. Ashta, go ahead and throw us your question. All right, guys, we've been informed that the new link is working, so go ahead. If you're ready to jump, you can jump. We are back in business with the link. All right. I'm writing the wrong name down. Ashta. There we are. Ashta says, hello, I have been in the dark stages of spiritual awakening for so long. When will something good take place in my life?
I feel like, to be honest with you, Ashta, you have a sense of gratitude, but I feel like you're kind of lacking that at the moment. Like Spirit is saying, be grateful for the things that you currently have. I feel like sometimes you take things for granted without noticing, and it's not intentional. We know that. It's just sometimes I feel like things tend to slip and pass you by a little bit, like a lot of human beings, you know. It's just in the human condition to constantly be one on to the next, and that's normal. You're not alone. It's nothing bad that you've done or nothing wrong that you've said or did. It's more about, you know, you just have to pay attention to the little things. I feel like sometimes you get so caught up in, you know, the past or the future and how you're not worrying about now, because there's a quote that says, yesterday was history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift, and that's why it's called the present. And I feel like that's very important for you, is knowing that, be in the present. Why would you wake up on a special holiday or your birthday, whatever it is you may celebrate, and then just ignore the gifts under the tree? Wouldn't you want to actually open it up and, you know, enjoy what's in that box, or at least be able to roll with the punches with what's in that box? You know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes you don't see that things happen for you, not to you. You know, rejection is God's protection and redirection. And it's kind of like one of those things of when a wooden door closes, a golden gate opens. When the golden gate closes, the platinum gate opens. When the platinum gate closes, the kingdom awaits. So it talks a lot about, you know, it gets bigger and better. The longer the wait, the bigger the blessing. And I feel like there's a lot coming your way. And you'll be so overwhelmed with joy, and you won't know what the heck to do with yourself, honestly. You'll be so astonished and so amazed. You just got to keep driving, keep going. And you also got to take action a lot more. You can't just sit back and be like, oh, it's gonna come. No, take action towards what you want to do without chasing it. Because thoughts become things, sweetheart. So take action, do it now. And it's the best thing I can give to you right now. But it's coming. It's on its way, for sure. I'm proud of you, though. You have a lot to be proud of as well. Absolutely. Journey, back to you.
All right, good stuff. All right, I need Blanca D to go ahead and throw us her question. She jumped the list, so Blanca, please throw us your question.
Long time no see, Blanca.
Ash just says, yes, you're right. I should appreciate the little things. Thank you. Very uplifting.
Absolutely, Ashta. Come back anytime you want.
All right, Blanca's here. Blanca says, what are some signs my husband Robert sends me to know that he's around me at times? Any beautiful messages? Hopefully he was a tough guy, but sweet when we were alone. I miss his sweet words.
Well, it seems like with candy, he seems to really like a certain type of candy. It seemed like he had a sweet tooth, that's for sure, with like candy, like a certain food he really liked. It seems like when you either smell that type of food or when you see it in the store, it brings it back to him, is what I'm getting. I don't know if it's subconscious or conscious, but it somehow rings a bell. There's something about sunflowers or like purple flowers that rings a bell too. I'm not sure if you have any in your garden. If you do have a garden, or you know somebody who has that stuff in their garden, I'm getting that he really likes something about gold chains or something. Like he owned like a gold necklace or something, or a gold pocket watch or a wristwatch. Like he liked gold a lot. Like I don't know what it was, but he liked gold. And when he'd hug you and kiss you, it just felt like the sweetest thing. Like you'd just like cuddle up with him and be stuck to him like glue. Literally, like, you know, you guys are like hugging each other like glue, and you won't let him go. And sometimes he'll be like, honey, I have to go somewhere. I gotta go. And you'd be like, no, I want to keep hugging you.
Chocolate, yes. And oh yes, he was always he always brought them for me when I would get mad.
I love that. It seems like chocolate seems to be a good helper for you. Yeah, but I feel like there's like a dark chocolate or caramel chocolate that you especially love that he would give you, especially for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day was a good holiday for you guys, I can tell you that. But it seemed like he was always giving you the sweetest gifts, and it was always very unexpected. So he said the next time someone gives you an unexpected gift, just know that's me going through them.
Oh my God, yes. His hugs. Oh my God, yes. Thank you. I love that.
Yes, absolutely. Like it seems like you guys would like enjoy cuddling up and watching movies together. There was a favorite show that you guys liked, and there was a favorite scene in the movie too that made you jump, and he just laughed.
Our anniversary.
Aww.
February.
Aww. Absolutely. Absolutely. It just seems like when he went down on his knee to propose to you, you just cried and you're like, yes, this is exactly what I want. And he's also saying if you find a new guy here in the 3D, he won't be angry at you. He says it's okay. If anything, I'm supporting him and I'm guiding him to you as well. And he says this is a great guy. He's basically me in him, which is an amazing thing, but an even better version of me for the things I couldn't do with you. He's a good guy. He really played a tough role on the outside, and what he's trying to tell you is, you know, it's just very heavy. I'm sorry. I'm trying to, you know, when he would, you know, talk about himself, he would always talk about it like, oh, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm going to stiffen up my tie and keep going when you knew he wasn't okay. And he said that's the biggest mistake he's ever made and has ever made and will make, you know, when he was here in the 3D. And he says he's very sorry that you had to go through the arguments with me not being honest with myself and how I was feeling. Because I feel like there was some of that too. Like, you'd be like, honey, you're not okay. He'd be like, what do you mean? I'm perfectly fine. What are you talking about, Blanca? Like, I'm good. When in reality, he's not okay. Like, I feel like it's kind of like you're breaking his ego, but in a healthy and productive way. And he just didn't know how to respond. Like, he didn't know what to do. Because, you know, guys are conditioned to be that way. Guys are conditioned to be in control. Guys are, not to be sexist, but most guys, you know, from what I've understood, are conditioned to not cry or anything like that. But it seemed like when you saw him cry, you would just cry right along with him, and that's okay.
She says, oh my God, love your gift, so spot on.
Yes. It seems like with him, the last day before you saw him, it was, I love you, Robert, I'll see you soon, and then that soon never came. And I'm very sorry that that happened to you, and I'm sure your kids are struggling with it still. But I'm sure your grandbaby is beautiful.
Yes, yes. Oh my God, you are so right about him.
Yes,
he
like,
would tell me when he was sick.
yeah, like, it seems like when he would get sick, it wouldn't be until, like, the last moment where he would be like, and then he would just, like, throw up. Like, I'm getting one time he coughed, and then it didn't go as planned. So, yeah, that was pretty interesting. It seemed like things just didn't.
She said, thank you. Crying.
Absolutely. Are those crying emojis?
Yes.
Aw, poor thing. I'm sorry, Blanca. But yeah, if you have any more questions, please, I'll answer, okay? But he says, I'm tired, I need to go to sleep. You literally said, like, I gotta go to sleep. But he'll be watching over you while you're sleeping too, so it's all good.
Good stuff. All right. Good stuff. Blanca, thank you so much for your question tonight.
Nice to see you again.
All right. When we come back from the break, we will need Barbara Hartman to go ahead and throw us her question. Then after Barbara is Brianna T. So Brianna T, get your question ready. You'll be after Barbara, and we'll be right back after these messages.
For Central Kentucky's best selection of pets and pet supplies, visit Adventure Pets in Berea. We have one of Central Kentucky's largest selection of fresh and saltwater fish, exotic birds, hamsters, reptiles, puppies, kittens, and more. We carry several lines of premium dog and cat food. We also stock Frontline Plus, Advantage, Capstar, and other products for flea and tick control supplies for dogs and cat health needs. Call us today at 859-985-8001.
Are you looking for the very best website designs? Look no further than mypressmarketing.com. Let their expert staff take your website, phone site, or mobile app to the next level, fast and easy. That's mypressmarketing.com. Why shop anyplace else? Just tell us what you want and we will build it. Why settle for an everyday design? Get a design that stands out from the rest. We can even offer your business radio and magazine advertising. That's mypressmarketing.com. Let us be your advertising, marketing, and website design specialist today.
All right, and we are back. All right. I need Barbara Hartman to go ahead and throw us her question. Barbara, you were next on the list. Barbara.
Earth to Barbara.
Over here trying to catch myself on fire with sage.
The sage is needed tonight.
Yes. All right. I'm not seeing Barbara, so let's go ahead with Brianna T. Brianna, go ahead and throw us your question, and then Hillary West, get your question ready. Brianna T., go ahead and throw us your question. Brianna T., going once, going twice. All right, we're heading to the next person. Hillary West, throw us your question, and then Ann C., get your question ready. All right. Hillary says, will I ever fully heal from the past traumas? No filters, please.
Well, fully heal is a drastic statement. No one ever fully heals from trauma. However, you can learn from it to stop the cycle. It's just like history class. Do not repeat it. You know what I'm saying? We learn history to know what we should repeat and what we shall not repeat. Okay? Let's face it. So you're doing a phenomenal job by not repeating the same bullcrap, to say the least. You're not repeating the same BS, which I graciously applaud you for, and so does your spirit guide and spirit guides, I should say. So we greatly applaud you guys for that, for not repeating the same thing. It seems like you won't fully heal, though, because you've spent so much time procrastinating on it, because you get so busy trying to tell yourself, oh, I'm just going to go to work and forget about it, or I'm just going to cook dinner and just try so hard not to think about it. But Spirit is saying if you want to at least heal most of it, you have to really focus on yourself. And you really have to focus on just letting yourself cry. You haven't cried in a really long, long time now, have you? So,
She says I learned, but there are certain aspects that I have troubles with.
And yeah, that's perfectly okay. Like, I can see that you're struggling a lot. Like, it doesn't help with your daily routine at all. Like, it feels like it haunts you all throughout the day with your daily routine. Like, it's almost as if, like, there's a mean girl in the room and you're putting on an outfit to go somewhere. It reminds me of this video I saw ages ago that I totally forgot about, where there's this girl who represents anxiety, and she's the mean girl in the video. She's like, you really want to wear that? And the girl's just like trying to put on what she wants to wear, and the mean girl's in the background telling her, ew, you want to wear that? I feel like it's one of those things. It's almost as like a mean girl that won't leave you the hell alone. Like, she'll follow you every darn place you go. And I think it's a matter of learning how to fight with her, honestly. You kind of have to fight fire with fire at this point with her, because she's getting so bad to the point you're used to it, and that's not okay. You don't deserve that. You just need to learn to roll with the punches and be vulnerable with who you are. To be honest with you, like, you got to really push yourself hell and back, to say the least. And you've walked through hell with a smile before. You can do it again. Back to you, Journey.
All right, Hillary, thank you so much for your question. We do appreciate it. All right, the next on our list after Hillary was Ann C. Ann, go ahead and throw us your question. Marie Taylor, get your question ready, but don't post it. She goes, yes, very true, thanks.
Of course, sure thing.
All right. Guys, no, we're about to be letting you guys know who the winner of tonight's drawing was, so get ready. It's coming. And if you guys haven't signed up at mypsychicconnection.com, go on there and do so, because we'll be giving away some time on there as well. All right, we've got Anne says, will this rain cloud ever leave me?
Rain cloud has some depression. Yes, it will go away. It's just going to take a lot of hard work and time, sweetheart, to be honest with you. It's going to take quite a bit of time. Like anything, a slow and steady wins the race for you. And like I said, I feel like there's a lot of answers within you that you just don't know how to respond to, or you don't like. Better yet, there's a lot of things going on in your own head that you don't really like. And to be honest, the best way to handle those things is just listen to it now. Don't save it for later. Because the more you save it for later, the worse it's going to get, and the more up in your face it's going to be. So you might as well take care of it now, and don't settle for less, and don't wait later to take care of it before it explodes. It's kind of like, oh, I'm going to leave this, candy wrapper in the closet, and I'm going to close it, but then you do the same bull crap over and over and over again. And then before you know it, your whole closet is filled with candy wrappers. Then it explodes. And then before you know it, you have mice in there and spiders all over it too. Like, why would you put yourself through that? And I feel like that's what's creating more of this cloud, is like, you keep doing the same thing. And you probably didn't even notice it. I'm just bringing it to your attention now so you can break the cycle. Because you didn't realize it before until now. But I hope you're getting medical help as well, because seeing a professional therapist would be amazing for you too. Being able to see a psychiatrist, maybe you need to tweak your medication or see Eastern medicine better, because Eastern medicine is the best. So, gotta love that Eastern medicine, gotta love those chakras, gotta love that energy. But I feel like there's something in your solar plexus chakra and your heart chakra that's not looking good. So, getting those chakras cleansed would be good for you, or just, getting some sage, for crying out loud. Just do something with that as well. I feel like there could be like some negative energy in your house. Not a demon of any sort. Just a negative energy, okay? That could be there. They may just want to chase out your house, or just use a broomstick. Better yet. And just like, here's what I did one time. This may work for you too. So I was in my room one time getting rid of some negative energy, and I remember I just used a broomstick and used it as if I was whooping somebody's behind with it. Like, just out the window, here we go. Like, literally, that's exactly what I did. And it worked wonders for me. Even if you just do that and use a broomstick and just whip the air's butt with it, and out that window it goes, that helps a lot too. So that's a good start. That's a good way to handle it. Back to you, Journey.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So, Blanca D, go ahead and throw us your question. You jumped the list. Blanca D, throw that question at us. And she says, thank you.
Of course, sure thing.
All right. So now remember, guys, we are going to be announcing our winner here shortly. So, guys, you got to stay tuned in order to get it. And you have to be a part of mypsychicconnection.com. All you got to do is go on there and sign up. All right. Blanca D. She said, "Oh my God, what you said about my husband went deep in my heart. Is there anything he would like me to do?" I'm assuming
with the kids.
Yeah.
Well, I see there's something about like boating or Disney World.
In memory of him.
Yeah, like I feel like there's something about Disney World or going boating or going to the beach that means a lot. Something a lot with water. I'm not sure if he was a water sign in terms of his sun sign or what, but there's something about water that means a lot. Like taking him swimming or taking him to the rec center or, you know, boating, fishing, you know, something with water, an amusement park, or just something about Disney really stands out as well. Take him to Disneyland or Disney World as well, maybe for Christmas or whatever holiday you may celebrate. Would be great for your children this year because you have the money. You have the money. You're just not sure what to do with it, so sometimes you kind of splurge on it. But hey, it's your kids. You're thinking about Rob. Might as well. You know, take them to Disney, even if it's just for a weekend for Thanksgiving or something. Bring the family. You know, something about Florida too. I don't know what it is about Florida, but there's something about the southern
beach. The beach where we were supposed to go to the year he passed away. Oh my God! Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, absolutely. Take the kids to the beach. Bring the little swim waddler lifeboat things. You know, I don't recall the name of what those are. Part of the problem of being a psychic, you know people's energy, but you can't remember names of physical items. But anyways, bring the little life jackets for the kids and bring the beach ball. Just make sure it's a party. You know, bring all your friends. Bring everybody with you. The kids need it. You need it. It's a long time coming, and I feel like you're making new friends where you're going to, or your kids have a new friend and they want to, you know, do things with them. And I feel like it's going to be a great connection with the kids, that you're going to build a much stronger connection with your kids by doing these things for sure. And there's something about Disney that just really roars. I don't know if your kids are begging you to go to Disney with them or what, but your husband said take them to Disney, or it will remind them of my friendly personality and the good things about me. So he said, make sure you take him to the beach and take him to Disney World or Disneyland. But he more so said Disneyland. So bring him out to Cali. Because the beach and Disneyland is all right there for you. So back to you, Journey.
All right. She goes, Disneyland, yes, I'll go.
Do it.
Not without faith. She's been dying to go. Well, Disney World. She wants to go to Disney World.
Okay, it works either way.
All right. So the next person on our list is Marie Taylor. Go ahead and throw us your question. You were next on our list. Marie Taylor, and then Hannah Thompson. Get your question ready. Says, thanks you again, Emma.
Oh, of course, Blanca. We missed you.
Marie Taylor. All right. After Marie Taylor is going to be Tara M. Tara, get your question ready. You jump the list. And then it'll be Hannah Thompson.
Thank you for the jump, Tara, by the way. Very sweet of you.
All right. Now, Marie, Tara, go ahead and post us your question. You jump the list. And then Hannah Thomas, get your question ready. I said Thompson last time, but it wasn't right. It's Thomas.
There's a Thompson on here, too, which is confusing. So,
yes.
Is she typing?
Yeah, she just got the link to work. She just got it to work, so.
Okay.
Yeah. For some reason, the system's not letting it go through. Guys, gotta love retrograde.
Yes, Mercury's not our friend right now.
You know, if you guys are wanting to jump the list, and you want to do so, send a message to My Psychic Connection, and we'll send you the link because it seems to be working outside of our system right now for some reason. All right, Terrace Harris says, hi, Emma. So, single girl here. Do you see someone coming in for me?
Well, given your ecstatic and extravagant and enchanting and dazzling energy, yes, you have an amazing guy coming your way. Like, it's getting me excited, honestly. Like, he's a really cute guy. Like, he has highlights in his hair, and he's really quirky, very cute, just like how you like him, but better. He's a skater boy. I don't know why I'm getting that. He's a skater TikTok boy. You know, one of those really rare boys on TikTok that has like thousands of followers. That's him. He's really, really cute though. He's like a skater boy. You know, the slick back hair and the high tops. And he's so cute. Sure
She's
thing.
saying, thank you, with the emojis, and she's still listening. I'm just showing you.
Yeah. Yeah, like he's really outstandingly cute. Like he's so cute. And he has like those cute little cross earrings, that very stereotypical skater boy TikTok look, and he listens to Ian Dyer and stuff like that. Blink 182, that's him. He likes skateboarding a lot, that's for sure. He has a nice car. He's getting his money right for you. He kind of knows who you are, but not really. Like energy-wise, like he doesn't know what you look like or know your name, but energy-wise, he definitely knows who you are. He's got his eye on you, energy-wise, like the eye on your energy. And I feel like the moment he sees you, he'll know who you are. Even if it's just like simple in the grocery store, like, oh, hey, sweetheart. You know, like he's not going to be afraid to approach you, that's for sure. Because I know how low-key you like that stuff. I'm exposing you right here now on national YouTube, globally, I should say. Mm-hmm. I'm exposing you.
This is
I am exposing you for your weakness for guys that are upfront and loud and crazy.
Thank you plenty of, but any females?
Okay, sure. With females, I totally get it. I have a family member that's also LGBTQA, so it's all good. So for females, I'm getting there's a really beautiful girl coming your way too, and she's really sweet, but she's a lot more quiet and a lot more reserved. But she's really sweet. Very generous, very compassionate, very outgoing, one-on-one, but not in groups. She can have a lot of social anxiety, like Sia. You know, she'll want to cover her face with like a wig, but once she lifts that wig, she'll be very anxious, but after that, she'll ease her way into it. And it looks like you'll have options for both guys and girls. And like I said, I do have a family member who's also LGBTQA, so I can somewhat relate because my sister is gay. So, yeah, I definitely feel like you're going to find somebody very special. I don't think you're going to settle down anytime soon, but that right person is surely coming their way, and they're going to be fighting over you. Back to you, Journey.
Sounds like multiple choice, too.
Yeah, she has a lot of options. She's such a sweetheart.
Pick and choose who you want. Definitely, I love that.
You think we should keep the jump list thing up longer, given how our thing wasn't working?
Yes, we're trying to keep things rolling, so that way everybody can connect.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
Yes, absolutely.
You're welcome, Tara.
All right, yes, she said thank you. All right, we've got some beautiful countries coming through. We just found somebody that came in through Holland, so we'll be getting to your question.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so Hannah Thompson, go ahead and throw us your question. You are next on the list, and then I'm going to need Tiffany Hellman to get her question ready. You'll be right after Hannah. All right. Let's check the jump list. I know it's working part-time, and then it's not working, and then it's working, and then it's retrograde. And guys, like I said, if you guys are having an issue trying to connect, just send a message to My Psychic Connection on Facebook, and I'll send you the link directly. All right. So Hannah says, do you see things for me and my husband? Do you see anything for my husband? Financially, career changes, any moves?
Yeah, I feel like you guys are moving in a more healthy and positive direction in your marriage. I feel like there's like a family business being talked about, or you want to own a business, and that's pretty rad. I'm not going to lie. I feel like you'd be phenomenal at business and entrepreneurship. Same with your hubby. I don't know why I said hubby, but I feel like you call him that sometimes, or someone that you know says that about their husband. But yeah, it seems like, you know, you guys are going to make some great gains, but Spirit won't tell me too much because it's that big of a gain, and I don't want to burst, and I don't want to like ruin it for you and be like, you won't be as grateful for it when it actually comes. And that's why Spirit is like, nope, you're just going to tell him, and then it's not going to be as extravagant as it's meant to be, because he'll be expecting it. And knowing you, you like to chase things. You like to know precisely what's going on, when it's happening, and why it's happening, and why and when it's happening, and why they picked here instead of there. So it's one of those things that can be really tough to work with. But I'm letting you know right now that, you know, Spirit is saying you're going to have a great business if you choose to do entrepreneurship. Like, they're really pushing heavy on the entrepreneurship and working towards a career together, you guys both together, and that's really special. Because family businesses are cute. Spirit is saying, like, it's really cute, especially with you guys together. They're a very humble, loving, compassionate couple, having their own little thing.
She says, we've honestly had so many different ideas. We definitely want to open a family business, but we are stuck.
And it's okay to be stuck. I mean, I think eventually you're going to unglue yourself. It's just the answers within you on how to unglue yourself. I feel like some of that is actually investing money and being more wisely about your budgeting, but also eat nutritious foods as well, because Spirit's saying you're lacking nutrition, and when you eat more nutritious foods for a good price, you'll feel a lot better. Back to you, Journey.
All right.
Good food for a good price, good thought.
Exactly. Is that food for thought? All right, guys, let's keep on going here and take the next person in line here. And that's Tiffany. Tiffany Hellman, go ahead and throw us your question. You were next on the list, and I need Amber G to get her question ready. We'll be getting to you soon. All right, Hannah says thank you.
Sure thing.
All right. Tiffany. All right.
How does your neck not hurt when you do that?
I don't know. I'm good. All right. No, Tiffany. Amber G, go ahead and throw us your question. America L, get your question ready. You'll be right after Amber G. Let's go ahead and check the jump list to see if anybody else has jumped. Guys, we will go ahead and take jumps to the end because we had troubles with the link. So we're going to go ahead and take them to the end. We will be here for another 40 minutes. All right. Amber says, what are Jay's feelings and intentions towards me?
He seems to be like a little confused, very on and off. I'm laughing because he doesn't seem like the sharpest knife in the drawer. I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you, but he's not exactly the sharpest knife in the drawer, but he has a big heart. He just doesn't know what to do with it because, like I said, he's not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but he's pretty harmless. He doesn't mean to hurt you. It's just sometimes he can be a little careless without trying. But he seems like a nice guy, but I don't think he wants to pursue marriage or anything, at least right now. But it seems like he's willing to do some casual dating with you and get to know you for sure. It's just sometimes he'll like open up, then close off, open up, then close off. And that's the problem here, is that he'll close off the moment he gets close to you. And I feel like you just kind of have to breathe and let it go. But to be honest, I don't think he's the one for you. I feel like there's somebody better out there waiting. So you're kind of at the fork here, sweetheart. It's either, Amber, you wait for this fool who can't make up their mind, or you wait and go down the path where there's somebody better. So it's kind of hard. I know it's in the moment. It's understandable that this is your guy right now. And it's okay. It's okay to be like that. It's okay to be like, well, this is what I want right now. But the question is, really for you, are you in love with the idea of who this guy is, or are you in love with him for who he is? That's the biggest question right now, is I feel like you're in love with the idea of who you want him to be and what you want to do with him, instead of who he is and what he wants to do with himself. And that's a big mistake a lot of people make with like their crush and stuff, or someone that they have interest in. They want to fit that person to their needs and what they want them to be tailored to. That's where the fantasies come in, is like they want it to be a certain way. They have an idea of who that person should be. But in reality, that person's not who they are, you know? And that's why so many relationships fail, because they have an idea of who that person should be, but they're not accepting that person for who they are, because true love cannot be justified. And I know I will say it again, I'm not a scientist. I cannot force love by prescription. But please do not waste your time with someone you're trying to mold and fit into someone that they will not be. Because I know you don't like it when people do that to you. That's for sure. You like to be your own person. And sometimes I know you do it without noticing, and that's okay. What matters is that you learn from your mistake. And I feel like there's someone better out there for you who you won't feel the need to do that with, because remember, true love cannot be.
All right. Amber, it's a lot of information to take in there, so take your time with it, and I hope you enjoyed your question. We thank you. We appreciate you. Guys, don't forget, tomorrow night, Journey Ryan, Gifts of Faith, tag team in the readings, guys. Tune in for that. Faith will start having a daytime show at 6 p.m. Monday through Friday for an hour. Tune into that. We will have that all posted for you guys. And she will have a new moderator. Her name is Catherine. You guys know her, love her. She's great. And I can't wait for you guys to spend time with her as well. All right, so the next person in our line here is American L. Go ahead and throw us your question, and then Georgia L. Get your question ready. You'll be right after America L. I keep saying American. Amber said, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
All right, we're going to check that jump list, guys. I know it's been kind of wonky, but welcome to Mercury retrograde, where it plays with technology.
I feel that Mercury's the worst planet to have retrograde, and my Mercury's in Gemini, so.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Dueling all the time. All the time. All right. America LeBron, are you here?
The best NBA player name, right there.
All right. Going once, going twice. Heading to the next name on the list. The next
will
name
be nice.
is Georgia. All right, Georgia, go ahead and throw us your question. And then next on the list is Hits from the Bong 28. Get your question ready, because you will be after Georgia. All right, guys. Remember, we're going to be calling out that name soon. Okay. All right, no Georgia. All right, Hits from the Bong 28. Get your question ready. We're going to take that question right after the commercial break. Stay tuned.
Are you looking for the very best website designs? Look no further than mypressmarketing.com. Let their expert staff take your website, phone site, or mobile app to the next level, fast and easy. That's mypressmarketing.com. Why shop anyplace else? Just tell us what you want and we will build it. Why settle for an everyday design? Get a design that stands out from the rest. We can even offer your business radio and magazine advertising. That's mypressmarketing.com. Let us be your advertising, marketing, and website design specialist today.
For Central Kentucky's best selection of pets and pet supplies, visit Adventure Pets in Berea. We have one of Central Kentucky's largest selection of fresh and saltwater fish, exotic birds, hamsters, reptiles, puppies, kittens, and more. We carry several lines of premium dog and cat food. We also stock Frontline Plus, Advantage, Capstar, and other products for flea and tick control supplies for dogs and cat health needs. Call us today at 859-985-8001.
All right, guys, and we are back. All right, I need hits from the bong. It sounds like I'm trying to smoke, but I'm not. I don't know why Margarita is on instead of Emma, but we're going to fix that. I don't know why you did that.
No.
All right, well, welcome to Retrograde, like I was saying. All right, let's keep on going here. I am not seeing hits from the bong.
Wow. We missed you already because of your name.
All right. Blanca D jumped, but she jumped for Bella. So, Bella, come on down and throw us your question. You're next on the list. Read it. What? Oh, okay.
What's going on?
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here.
We have a jump, but
Bella. I'm waiting on Bella to throw her question. I was reading something else and it got wonky.
oh, Bella jumped the list.
Yeah. Well, Blanca jumped the list for Bella.
Gotcha.
Okay. We got Bella here. Bella says, hi, just wanted to know what to expect from my in-laws in the months to come.
Oh, no wonder why I'm laughing. It seems like your in-laws can be some very interesting people. They definitely have their own way of doing things. They're very quirky. They have their own way of living their lives, and they have their traditions. They're very traditional, very old school, but at the same time, they're very lively in what they want and what they do. So it seems like you'll try to get through to them, but whatever you do, you just can't get through to them. So that's something to keep in mind. You can't change what they do and who they are, even though they think they can change you. Please know that you can't change them. I feel like it's to the point where you just laugh. It gets that annoying. It's kind of like you laugh because it's funny. You laugh because it's true, which is a good one. You laugh because it's true, So it's like, it feels like you're like, no, please, mother-in-law, no. And she's like, no. And then the same thing back happens to you. So it seems like it's a never-ending saga of yes, no, no, not, And it seems like they tend to rub you the wrong way on occasion, at least. What, Journey?
Oh, I didn't say anything. There's tech problems going on in the background. Don't mind that noise.
Okay. But yeah, it seems like your in-laws, especially in the car, just seem to drive you insane. On occasion, you have good moments with them. Don't get me wrong. You have a couple good moments here and there. But it seems like they just rub you the wrong way a lot. But as long as you love your significant other, that's what matters. But it just seems like it's kind of like this yes, no saga of nope, no, yes, no, no, no win. It's just like, come on, when will I win? You know what I'm saying? And I think you're getting to the point where you're just like, I just have to accept the fact I can't win everything, but you will. Back to you, Journey.
All right. Oh, hang on. She goes, yes, trust issues.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I can see that. That's why the no yes thing happens all the time, because you guys annoy the crap out of each other. So.
Well, they definitely are not the creme of the crop. I can say that. All right. All right. Well, let's keep on going here, guys. We got about 25 minutes left of the show. Guys, we are about to announce our winner. So hopefully the winner is here to collect their prize. And the name has been pulled. She's double hearts.
Aw, thank you.
Great. So Rita Bella was the next person in our list. So we have another Bella. But Rita Bella, go ahead and throw us your question. Lisa Simpson, get your question ready. You'll be right after Rita Bella. Right, guys. Now, don't forget, we're going to have more shows opening up here soon. So there's going to be more lives, more psychics, and even a chance with Emma with a few more hours on there. So we will have that information with you guys as soon as her and I discuss when we're going to do it. Because that is coming. All right. I'm not seeing Rita Bella, so I'm going to keep on going. And we're going to go to Lisa Simpson. Lisa, go ahead and throw us your question. And Cornella K, Cornella K from Holland, get your question ready because you will be after Lisa. All right, Lisa's here. It says, do you see money coming to me and when I will meet someone?
Well, you'll meet someone within the next couple months, but I'm not sure if they're the one. But they'll definitely direct you in a good direction for when you do meet the one. But it will be a relationship that's worth having, to say the least. I can't give too much away about that because that will mess things up. But that's what I can tell you about the relationship piece. Yeah, money's coming to you. You just have to keep cranking away at work. Sorry to say, but you have to either quit your 9-to-5 job and be an entrepreneur or find something related to that. Something related to your passions, better yet, is what I should say. Or you just got to keep hauling butt at your job currently. Something tells me you just have to forefoot the effort a little bit more, but not by much. Or you have to pick up a second job. So you kind of have a bunch of options here that you can use. I feel like you'll meet this new person through work. Like they'll be a customer and you'll be working. So it will be definitely one of those things. But money will come your way. As long as the government's printing money, you have money. So we're good there. I don't know how much money you need, but it seems like you're looking for like huge sums of money. But Spirit's saying try purchasing a lottery ticket tonight and see how that goes. So try that. Back to you, Journey.
All right. Good stuff, Lisa. And go get that damn lottery ticket.
Yeah, even if it's like no more than 7 lottery tickets, let's put it that way.
All right. All right. I need Cornella. Cornella, go ahead and get your question.
Hello from Holland.
Exactly. She said thanks. Lisa
Sure
did.
thing.
All right. Well, geez. And I get together soon, and will he stay with me?
Well, first of all, hello from the United States of America. Thank you for coming. Well, I feel like it's going to be one of those things of you guys will get together, but I don't know if you guys will stay together in terms of living together. But I feel like you guys will at least have a steady enough relationship for it to teach something about yourself, which I'm not going to give away. You're a great person. I feel like it's just going to improve the good in yourself and reinforce some positivity in yourself. But I don't feel like it's going to be one of those things of where you're going to be together forever and go over the moon together, because you deserve better than what he's. I'm super sorry if I'm mispronouncing his or their or her name, but I don't think it's going to be over the moon, shoot to the moon, be among the stars thing with that person in particular. Because I feel like there's somebody better out there for you that can give you so much more than what this individual can give you, because you're just not the right fit for each other. You're both phenomenal people. You're just not the right fit for each other romantically, but friendship-wise, you guys could easily be best friends. Just saying. So, if you take it more of a friendship approach first, instead of trying to dive in romantically, it could actually lead to being a best friendship thing, like being really good friends, like family friends. So if I were you, I'd stick to that. Back to you, Journey.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Well, let's keep on going. Rowena P., go ahead and throw us your question. You were next on the list. And we will check the jump list to see if anybody has jumped. All right. This is okay. Thanks. Greetings from Holland.
Yeah, greetings from the United States, too. Thank you so much.
I have some friends from Holland. They're funny.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I had a classmate whose heritage was from Holland.
Yeah, they
Back in, like,
were
second
from
grade.
Holland, and they were hilarious. They love to laugh and have a good time.
Very up north.
Yes, this is true. Rowena. Here she is. She says, do you see Bill H. contacting me, and do you see a healthy relationship for us? And thank you.
Well, it seems like whenever he contacts you, it's not exactly the most ideal interaction, to say the least, when Bill contacts you. But I feel like he will call again, but it's not going to be exactly the best phone call. So if I were you, I'd just kind of like, if and when he calls in the near future. I mean, it's going to be between like the near future and far away, so it's going to be like in the middle between that. So somewhat in the far future, but not really. But what I'm going to tell you is, don't nag at him. Don't constantly blow up his phone. Don't try and call him 1,000 times, because I know when you're worried about someone, that's what you do. So if I were you, don't worry about Bill. Let Bill be his own thing until the president passes him, or else he'll veto himself. So before he becomes the law, before he becomes official in your life, if I were you, I would just kind of like, take it easy. See where Bill goes. He's just a Bill, like old school rock. So, you know, let Bill be just a Bill. And, you know, I feel like there's someone better for you coming your way, though, for sure. But if you want to stick around with Bill, I'm sorry. It seems like you're going to have to roll with the punches a little bit here. But I don't think you and Bill will be a long-term thing, honestly, given headbutting and the disagreements you guys have had. But it doesn't mean that there isn't somebody better out there waiting for you that's going to be your Prince Charming, which is true. So back to you, Journey.
All right. Good stuff. All right, guys. I know this is all the moment you guys have all been waiting for. All right. I need to see Hillary West. Hillary West, are you here? You have won. All right. Hillary West, are you still with us? You have won $10 to go towards your account on My Psychic Connection. So we're very excited for that and very excited for you. Are you here to claim your prize? Hillary West. All you got to do is say hey and let us know that you're there. And then you'll need to go to mypsychicconnection@gmail.com to let us know what your name is on the website so we can give you those funds. Oh, there she is. Congratulations, Hillary. You won. All right, so all you have to do is go to mypsychicconnection.com if you're not signed up already. To sign up and let us know. Just send us an email at mypsychicconnection@gmail.com and let us know that what your screen name is on there, and we will set your funds up on the account, and that way you can talk to one of the psychics of your choice Also, you'll get 3 free minutes plus the $10 to talk to your first psychic on the website. So very excited for you, and it's awesome. All right, she says thank you. You are welcome, sweetheart. You are welcome. It gets exciting because we watch these things, and people, I've seen them say, I never win anything, and I'm like, well, you won today, and it's just the draw of the luck here. So she says, on my way there now. Thank you.
Yeah, sure thing.
You are welcome. All right, guys, we have gone through our names, so I'm going to put out there if anybody has a second question they may want to ask Emma, now's the time to do so. And Blanca says, Emma, you are awesome. I need to call you on the site.
Yes, I will definitely have my button turned back on active now that people are starting to know who I am. So, or you can at least schedule a time and we'll make it
exactly.
work.
Yes, we have an arrange a call button, so you can arrange a call with a psychic of your choice. So even if they're offline, you can still arrange that call. That way you guys can connect the next time that person's on. She said, Rowena says she's awesome.
Aw, thank you.
Cornella had a question, said, will I get my job back?
I have a feeling a better job is coming your way. Absolutely. Like, things happen for you, not to you, sweetheart. And I feel like there's a great job coming your way. It's going to spring on you sporadically. Like, it's going to be like, oh, it's going to show up right on your screen. Don't hesitate to take it because you deserve it. Back to your journey. It's going to be very simple, straightforward. Just follow through with it, please.
Awesome. Good stuff. All right. Hannah had a question. Says, do you see things with my mother? Do you see things with my mother this year? How do you see things with your mother this year?
Well, it seems like you and her butt heads, and then you're cool, then you butt heads, then you're cool. But I have a feeling if you just learn to be the bigger person in your, relationship with her, and you learn to just kind of move forward from the things that weren't so good in the past, I feel like it will be better. So if you just kind of work on you and not worry too much about what your mother thinks of you, then it will be okay. Back to you, Journey.
Awesome. Good stuff. Blanca says, I'm bringing my tissues.
Aww.
And Brunella says that she said thanks. And guys, this has been a great show. Guys, don't forget tomorrow night, Journey, Faith, Tag Team, Fridays. You love. It's going to be a good show. We're going to be doing a giveaway on that show as well, like we always do. But tomorrow will be the first donation day. So remember, every dollar of those donations, the first dollar will be going to the charity of our choice, which we're going to be doing the Salvation Army, so they can provide turkeys for Thanksgiving. We'll be providing that all throughout the month of October. We'll donate to them, and then in November we're going to be doing for Toys for Tots, so we can give that money by December. That way they can go out and provide toys for the children that are needed.
That's
and
my
we'll
favorite part.
continue to keep going through the charities, doing breast cancer, prostate, and all the other charities that we can get out there, and try to touch as many people as we can. It's not just about getting, a reading, but we're helping as well and giving as well. So we like doing that. All right. Hannah said, thank you.
Sure thing.
And Rowena had another question here. It says, can you tell me if my dad wanted the changes he made in his will before he passed?
Some of them yes, and some of them no. I feel like it's a financial thing, though. I can't quite see too much because your dad was a very reserved guy, but I definitely feel like some changes yes, definitely, but some changes no, and some were kind of in the middle. But overall, he's okay enough with it, but not perfect, to say the least.
All right. So, we had another question here.
No, I can already tell you're not going to get married soon, but it's worth the wait, sweetheart, okay? Just breathe, and it will come to you, all right? Like I said in the reading before, it's going to take some time with this guy you're interested in, he's not going to be the one, but he'll direct you in the right direction. If anything, try and maintain a friendship with him. You won't be best friends, but you at least have a good enough of a friendship to rely on him. And, you know, like I said, he kind of just doesn't look before he leaves. So don't take advantage of that in any way either, okay, sweetheart? So you'll get married, though. Very soon it will feel like, you know, a second when it will actually be like a year. So you're getting there. You're on the right path. Back to your journey.
All right. Blanca says, will the holidays go smoothly for me?
Oh, yes. You're going to get a lot of gifts. You're going to get quite a few gifts. A lot of amazing gifts that remind you of your husband. So don't get too teary-eyed. But I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just saying it may get you a little teary-eyed on some of the gifts that you may receive. I can't see anything in particular because they're yet to be bought. But I'm so happy for you. I'm so excited for you. Like, legit, I'm super happy for you. Yeah, you're going to do great. Big things for the holidays. I can definitely see you having a little secret snowflake giveaway, secret Santa giveaway. It's going to be great.
Nice, nice. Rowena told me to tell you that says makes perfect sense. Thank you.
Sure thing.
Brianna Bishop, go ahead and throw us your question. All right, says, yay, oh my God, thank you.
Sure thing.
Brianna, can you go ahead and ask a question? Mediumship is for jumps, sweetheart.
It's only $20.
All right, guys. We are coming close to the close of our show. Remember, we will be here again tomorrow at 10. We've got more shows on the horizon. We will be telling you guys about these schedules and new shows, so get ready for that. All right, I'm burning so much shade over here. My eyeballs are burning.
Oh, no.
Well, there's a fly in my office. He's been here for a week, 24 hours my ass. They say they won't go, so. All right, says, do you see my relationship lasting?
It's going to be in the middle. Like, it's going to last for a little bit, but I feel like it's starting to get a little toxic. It's not terribly toxic, but I feel like you should get out of it before it gets too toxic. I feel like you guys can have a little bit of tension. Obviously, you wouldn't be asking this question if you weren't concerned. So if I were you, I'd try to either A, talk things out with your significant other, or B, just try and leave the relationship for something better. Because I feel like for both of you, you guys kind of had this relationship to learn from one another, but now it's time to branch out and find somebody new within like the next couple months. So monitor yourself, monitor the relationship. Back to your journey.
All right. Thank you for that, Brianna. She got in. She jumped in right at the end of the show, so she just got in there. And Blanca said, should I get rid of my white truck? It keeps
Yes, it's getting
problems.
It's got to go.
And Rowena wanted to know, can I ask my sister, Florence, to give me a hard time with everything?
If I were you, it's not time to ask, but when you do ask her, say I statement, say like, I feel upset when you do this, or I become angry when this happens. So that way it's not accusatory. Instead of saying, you did this, you did that. So make it about like yourself. Say, I feel upset, or I'm worried about this because, you know, it's a much more proactive way to deal with your relationships and the problems that you're having. So if I were you, I'd do it that way. So keep in mind, don't confront your sister right now. Just let it flow.
Good stuff. All right. Well, guys, that is it. We have come to the close of the show. We want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. Tune in tomorrow night with Journey Ryan and Gifts of Faith, tag teaming those readings. So, guys, be safe and have a great night. Get some sleep. I know it's late, and you know I'm going to probably in a few hours after I'm done doing paperwork. Anyways, Emma, it's been a pleasure. I'm so glad we got the chance to do the show. It's been since the last show of summer since we've been together.
It's been a long time.
We got a lot of thank yous and good nights, and you guys are amazing. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. We'll be back again tomorrow night, and we are here for the rest of the fall, the winter, and the spring. So guys, get ready, stay tuned, and we've got plenty of new shows, new psychics, fun people that you guys are used to, and we can't wait to be here every weekday with you guys at My Psychic Connection. Have a great night, everybody.